Hello students, today I am going to explain about the tautomerism. What is tautomerism? It is a special kind of functional group isomerism. We have studied about the functional group isomerism. What is that? The isomerism in which different isomers will have the different functional groups. The isomers will have the same molecular formula but they differ in the nature of the functional group present in them. This tautomerism exists in the compounds having C double bond O, C N, that means a cyanide, or NO2. The compounds having this kind of functional group show the tautomerism. What is this tautomerism? It is the migration of H plus ion. It is the migration of H plus ion from one polyvalent atom to the another polyvalent atom within the molecule. Within the molecule itself, the migration of H plus ion from one atom to the other atom occurs. So, the isomers, they will be in dynamic equilibrium with each other. For example, if we take the propanone, CH3, C double bond O, CH3. This is propanone. The basic condition to show tautomerism is the molecule should have minimum one alpha hydrogen. What is alpha hydrogen? The hydrogen attached to the next atom to the functional groupic carbon. The carbon next to the functional groupic carbon is called alpha carbon. This molecule has 2 alpha carbon atoms and 6 alpha hydrogens. In this, the hydrogen on the alpha carbon will migrate towards the oxygen and there will be shifting of a double bond from C double bond O to C. In between C and C, the double bond will be forming. Now I am separating one of the hydrogen and show how the tautomerism exists. The isomers in tautomerism are known as tautomers. Okay. Now they will be in dynamic equilibrium. See here, the bond between carbon and oxygen is a polar double bond. So the bonded pair will be attracted towards the oxygen. So this carbon develops a positive charge. And then the bond pair between carbon and hydrogen, alpha carbon and hydrogen, will come in between carbon and carbon. So there will be formation of double bond between carbon and carbon. And this proton will migrate towards the oxygen. So it forms CH2 double bond COH CH3. It is a keto form where C double bond O is present. C double bond O bond is also known as a keto bond or carbonyl bond. And in the other isomer, it has a double bond and OH group. And ene and ol. That's why it is called enol. This is called keto. It is a ketone. So this kind of tautomerism is known as keto-enol tautomerism. Okay students, this tautomerism has another name called desmotropism. It is also called desmotropism. Desmotropism means the bond turning. Here there will be change in the double bond position. The bond is turning, so it is called desmotropism. Okay students, now in these two isomers, in these two tautomers, the keto forms are more stable than the enol forms. You can see here the energy associated with this ketone is 361 kilocalories and that of enol is 343 kilocalories. The higher energy, the difference in the energy is 18 kilocalories. This 18 kilocalories is responsible for the more stability of keto form. We know that C double bond O is more stable than C double bond C. The energy associated with C double bond O is 87 kilocalories, and that of C double bond C is only 60 kilocalories. Because of this reason, C double bond O is more stable than C double bond C, and the compound having a carbonyl oxygen, that means C double bond O, are more stable than the compounds having C double bond C. That's why in normal aldehydes and ketones, the keto forms are more stable than their enol forms. If we see acetaldehyde, it is an aldehyde, CH3 C double bond O H. This aldehyde exists up to 100%. It is existing up to 100%. Its enol form has negligible existence. What is its enol form? It has 1 alpha carbon and 3 alpha hydrogens. So it forms CH2 double bond C OH H. It is negligible. It is negligible. What is the reason for the existence of 100% of acetaldehyde when compared to acetone? In acetone, there are 2 methyl groups. These methyl groups are electron releasing groups. These electron releasing groups will decrease the percentage of enol content. That's why in this the enol form has less percentage than the ketone form. This methyl group is responsible for that, which is an electron donating group, that we will see later in the different compounds. In different compounds, how the enol form, the percentage of stability of enol forms increases in different compounds, we will see. And if we see a cyclic compound, if you see a cyclic compound like hexanone, this is hexanone. This hexanone has 2 alpha hydrogens. These 2 are alpha carbon atoms, and these will have 2 alpha hydrogens. 2 alpha hydrogens. Here this bond is a polar bond, so pi bonded pair of electrons move to oxygen, and the sigma bonded pair will come inside and form the double bond, and this proton migrates towards the oxygen. Okay, so its enol form has a double bond inside within the ring. OH. It has only 1% existence than its keto form. It has 99% existence. And if an alpha hydrogen is attached to a double bonded carbon, that means if we take the example like this, it is a diketone, cyclic diketone, and there are alpha hydrogens here and here. This alpha hydrogen, it will not migrate towards the oxygen because here it is attached to a double bond. In this, it is attached to a double bonded carbon. This double bonded carbon is sp2 carbon, which is more electronegative. So the proton is more attracted towards this sp2 carbon. So there is no enol form for this kind of compounds. There is no enol form for this. The double bonded hydrogen, if it is an alpha hydrogen also, it will not give the enol structure. And also if a compound For example, C, CH3, CH3, C double bond O, H. This compound has no alpha hydrogens. This is the alpha carbon. This is not the alpha carbon. This is the alpha. This is not the alpha position. This is the alpha carbon. No hydrogens are attached to this carbon. So this type of compounds also do not exhibit tautomerism. Okay, students. Now let us see. We have seen in ketone and acetaldehyde, normal ketones and normal aldehydes, the keto forms are more stable than their enol forms. But there are some other compounds in which the percentage of enol is more. The stability of enol will be more. The stability of enols depends on different factors. Different factors will influence the stability of enol forms. Those are formation of hydrogen bonding within the molecule and conjugation. Conjugation means alternate double bonds formation in the enol form and electron withdrawing groups. Electron withdrawing groups. The presence of electron withdrawing groups. These three factors will influence the stability of enol forms in different types of structures. Now let us see what are these compounds. We have seen just now simple aldehydes or ketones, that means simple carbonyl compounds. Simple carbonyls. In simple carbonyls, keto form is more stable. That means the percentage of enol is almost 0, which is, this is the enol stability order. Enol stability order I am writing. Order. And next comes alpha beta keto esters. Beta keto esters. Next come beta diketones. Beta diketones. And next comes beta diketone with aromatic ring. With aromatic ring. And lastly phenol. This is the stability order of enol forms of different compounds containing C double bond O group. Now what is this percentage of enol forms? In simple ketones 0%, and in beta keto esters it is 7%, and in beta diketones it is 74%, and beta diketone with aromatic ring it goes up to 84%, 84 to 86%, and in phenol it is 100%. Now let us see how the stability increases in these different types of compounds. Simple ketones, already we have seen the ketone C double bond O group is more stable than the C double bond C. So in simple ketones the enol has negligible existence. Now let us see the beta keto esters. It is CH3, C double bond O, CH2, C double bond O, O, CH3. It is a beta position. This is the ester group, alpha and beta, beta keto ester. In this, the stability is, its enol form, I will write the enol form here. The alpha hydrogen will migrate towards the oxygen This entire group is an electron donating group. So this hydrogen will migrate towards this oxygen. So it will have this kind of structure, CH3, COH, double bond. This hydrogen will migrate towards this and formation of double bond between carbon, H, C double bond O, OCH3. This is the enol form of beta keto ester. Now you see this hydrogen and this oxygen, there is a formation, there is a possibility of forming hydrogen bond between the hydroxyl hydrogen and carbonyl oxygen. So there develops a hydrogen bond formation, and also here the double bond, single bond and double bond. Here conjugation is also operating. Both hydrogen bond formation and conjugation increases the stability of enol forms. Okay, but the percentage of enol is not increasing so much. Why? The reason is because of the presence of this group. This group is a very strong electron donating group which decreases the effect of hydrogen bonding and also conjugation. Even though the stability of enol form is increasing, and even though the hydrogen bonding and conjugation is existing in the enol form, it is not increasing too much. It is not increasing to a higher percent because of the presence of very strong electron donating nature of the methoxy group. Okay students, so the percentage of enol is only 7%. If we see a beta diketone, what is this beta diketone? In place of OCH3 here the methyl group comes, CH3 and CH3. The remaining, the formation of hydrogen bonding and formation of conjugation, everything is same, but the stability is increasing to 74% in beta diketones. What is the reason? The reason is here this is methyl group and this is also methyl group. In the earlier case it was methyl group and methoxy group. Methyl group is also an electron donating group, but a very weak electron donating group compared to the methoxy group. Methoxy group is a very strong electron donating group. So because of this weak electron donating nature of the methyl group, the effect of hydrogen bonding and conjugation will be more in beta diketones. So the percentage of enol content increases up to 74%. Okay students, I hope you got the point. Now let us see beta diketone with an aromatic ring. Now let us write here an aromatic ring. What is the nature of aromatic ring? Aromatic ring is an electron withdrawing group. It attracts the electrons. In the earlier cases, there are electron donating groups or electron repelling groups. But the phenyl ring, the aromatic ring is an electron attracting group which increases the effect of hydrogen bonding and conjugation. So the percentage of enol form is increasing up to 84%. Why it is not increasing to 100%? Because on the other side it has a methyl group which is electron donating group. So the percentage is only 84% in beta diketones with aromatic ring. Okay students. And lastly in phenol it is very simple. This is double bond O, and its enol form is the migration of hydrogen from the alpha carbon. So pi bonded electrons will be moving towards the oxygen. This alpha hydrogen will move towards the oxygen, and sigma bonded electrons are dragged inside the ring. So here it forms the phenol, which has very high stability because of the conjugation and OH group. So this phenol, because of this high conjugation, it exists up to 100%. That is the reason for the more stability of the phenol than its keto form. Its keto form will not exist at all. Okay students, this is the stability of enol forms based on the different factors. I hope you understand the points explained in this video. You will be getting the questions and they will give you a structure or a formula. You need to know which factors will influence. They will ask to write the order of stability of keto forms or enol forms. In that case, you have to know what are the different factors which influence the stability of enol forms. Then only you can write. In this video, I have explained all the factors which influence the stability of enol forms in different types of compounds. Okay students, thank you for watching.